Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday or happy Friday Eve, whatever you like to call today. Today's video is called It Ain't No Thang. I don't even know if people say that anymore. Somebody please come on and tell me that we do here and there. Maybe it's just my generation and older. We'll see. Um, so I don't have any notes for today, but just roll with me. Wanted to share something really, I think, pretty personal with you guys. I mean, I come on and I share things that, would anyone who's looking is like, oh, there must be some experience here. So, had an incident this morning. I was walking the dogs and, everything was cool and we were coming back and one of the neighbor dogs was loose. And I haven't really met the dog and as short as everything's fine and it's all right. Um, But, the dog came over. My dogs weren't crazy about it. Dog left. We're trying to walk back to the house, and it turned into a little thing. And one of my dogs got off of the leash and all this and wasn't coming back when I was telling him to. Da 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 da. So there's a lot going on there. You're concerned. The dogs get into it with each other. Your dog's not listening to you, which is frustrating, in that moment. Thankfully, they didn't get real far or anything. And then I've got my other dog with me who has like stress induced epilepsy. So, like, now that was obviously very stressful. And, we might have to deal with some seizures in the next few days to a week. And, da da da. Anyways, everybody's fine. We're back in the house. Now, some background information if you haven't seen some of my other videos. I deal with a number of things, but one thing I deal with is anxiety and a very high strung nervous system. And the reason I'm coming on and talking about this is because I know that a lot of other people out there do too, for various number of reasons. And that's okay. Um, what I wanted to share is doing the work that I come on here and talk about, and then other work specific to you. So we're talking about exercise, mobility, your mindset, um, nutritious eating things that agree with your body and your brain. This is work that I have been doing like for years, maybe not as consistently as I would like or as consistently as, people would have thought. But in the past, just under a year, I've really um, gotten reasonably serious about this. Still enjoying life, still making, different decisions and changing things. I mean, if you guys are following me, you've seen that. I decided to stop drinking. I decided to do this, or change that, or whatever. Um, but I want to come on and just talk about that. It's the work over time, the consistency that's going to make the difference because all of that happened, I can tell you what I am dealing with now, and that was probably maybe 30 minutes ago that all wrapped up, is I can still feel my body a little bit, a little bit of nervous system stuff still kind of going. Um, but I think I'm pretty calm talking to you right now. And basically how I handled that whole situation is, thankfully everything was fine. I got all the dogs, in the house and everything, so there's that. So I was like, okay, we need to be calm now. Everything's okay. The danger is over. We're going to go back in the house. Good dogs. Put them back. Did not walk the other dog. Not a good idea. But, needed to soak her toes, so we did that. And just took the time to really take some deep breaths and just grateful everything's okay. And just it was easier today than it has been in the past to not just keep replaying exactly what happened. Like, don't get me wrong, I can kind of go back in my mind, but I'm not sitting here like ruminating on it. And it's taking less and less effort to stop myself from ruminating on these things. Um, and there's just a lot of peace to be had around that. So if I'm not ruminating, that means I'm not projecting that onto the dogs. I'm still dealing with some nervous system stuff, so I need to breathe and I need to be aware of that as I go throughout my day, which I have a very busy day. I have things to do, but I'm not going to shut all that down. I have a schedule. I'm going to keep it. I communicated with Hubs what went on, and it's not that it wasn't a big deal. It's that it was a big deal 30 minutes ago when it was happening and not right now. And I'm able to separate that from now to before. So if this is something that you struggle with, and I know some things will stay with us, trauma and such. I'm just talking about something, like that, or even if it is a trauma thing, maybe making some space for yourself um, to do what you want and need to do with your day, and to be who you want to be. Because when you ruminate and you hang out on stuff, um, and you let it get the best of you, it will affect everyone around you. No matter what happens, like you'll be carrying that. So no need to, doing what we can to not make it worse is very essential. So that's really it, guys. I feel like I've rambled through this, but I know that there's an important message in here, and Rachel's still watching, so I'm assuming that I'm saying something important. Uh, so that's really it, guys. Just a reminder of looking at things in the now versus, 30 minutes ago when it happened, and then just taking those steps to make that consistent work around your health, both physical and mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever, and seeing how things in your life change, how you react changes. And then when that changes, then, things change for the better. Thank you, whoever that was. Um, yeah. But that's it, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'm going to go continue to take some deep breaths. I'm going to have my mid morning snack. I'm going to carry on with my day. And thank you. I saw who that was. I got to see it that time. Go on with my day, and I'll be online posting stuff like usual. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. You go out there and crush it. You take some deep breaths, and I'll see you all back here tomorrow. This is Coach Beth at Viking Vitality, helping people live powerful and pain-free lives.